Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of my Hornby hobby. So in probably the last episode I showed you this, which is the Santa's Express train set, and we basically took a look at it, told you what it entailed, and that it's a great idea, to have a nice Christmas train running around the base of your tree. And as you can see behind me, we've got our tree up, so this is going to be put together. So we'll get on with that. Also, I ordered a little something from eBay just to make the train a little bit longer, because I mean you've got a truck full of presents there, but those are toys, whereas this is carrying Hornby products. So, because obviously there's going to be loads of collectors that are getting Hornby products this Christmas. Here is the instructional leaflet. It also contains a condensed version of the catalogue. I probably showed you that in the last episode. So let's get into it. So of course, as with everything, you need to start off by getting your track out. Okay, so just put that out of the way. So this track should fit under your Christmas tree. Should being the operative word. Now I do have some spare streets, so if I need to make it just a tad bigger, then I can. Okay. And then obviously it's 4 curves on either end. Put that there, put that there. Now I did think of a good idea to add a siding, so that then the train can actually leave the siding with the train load of presents. But it's like on the radiator side, so then if you've got down here, you could literally just see the engine just waiting to go, and then it will come out. But I can understand why they didn't include a siding and just a regular loop of track. Okay, so of course, as we all know, when you're putting your track together, make sure the fish plates connect properly, make sure they're all nice and smooth, make sure that not one of them is out of place. It's just a very simple loop. Now, of course, I shouldn't really be doing this, which is putting the track directly onto the carpet, because carpet and dust and fluff is a #1 killer for toy trains. But it's not going to be up for long. But even so, so put down some pieces of paper, or the track mat, or anything like that, just something between the track and the carpet, just to protect it, okay? Because that's what you want. Okay. My mum put the tree up yesterday, and I wanted her and Dad to be here so they could see it go round, essentially see me set it up. Now, Mum's gone in the kitchen for the minute, and so has Dad. Okay. Okay. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is our loop of track. Fairly standard. Just a loop of track, nothing really special or exciting. Now, to get it round the tree, all I would have to do, he says, is take just a couple of pieces off and then hook it around the back of the tree. Now, obviously we've got lights on this tree, so that's one thing to consider when you're doing your train track too. Consider the lights, Now, you could, of course, put the wire underneath the track just to... where's the camera? There we go. Just to stop it. What's happened there? Something's gone weird. No, it hasn't. It's just me. I had a bit of a moment there. Right, okay. Now, the cable, I might actually have to put underneath everything, because it is a bit in the way. So, just experiment with what goes where. There we go. That's done it. So put most of the cable underneath your tree if you can, and then the actual wire that leads to the tree you can put under the track like I'm doing. I'll show you in a minute, just so you can get a good idea. I'm trying to do this as quickly as I can because obviously we want to have time to show you the train in action. Okay, so I'll just take this off. I hope you'll be able to see this, but is that showing up? Yeah. So here's the cable, and then there's most of the wires. Obviously, once we've got presents under, it'll be fine. And then obviously that leads back to there. So now you need to get your transformer. God, this is a long video. We've only been going 5 minutes. We're fine. Now, this is my first one of these types of controllers that I've ever had. So it's nice that you get a completely different controller than you would do if you got something else. Like if you got a different track or a different train set, indeed. Which way does this go? That way. So take the wires off and stretch it out as far as you can, because obviously you're going to need everything you can get. And also another thing, while we're talking about cables, ideally you're better off having the radiator off when you have the train going around, because the heat will dry up the grease and then the motor won't run smoothly. So ideally have the radiator on the lowest possible setting. We've got a radiator here, so, or try and put your train set somewhere cool, or in like a corner of the room where there isn't any radiators or anything. So plugging in the track now. This must look super dodgy on camera. Okay, and there we go, powered on. So now there we go, there is our loop. Not exactly very straight, but of course. Right, okay, so now re-railer is here, and obviously we can use that to put the train and rolling stock on the track. So I'll just put it there. Here we have the reindeer in transit car, the covered wagon, whatever you want to call it. Reindeer. Sorry, Santa's sleigh. You can get a Christmas train that has the reindeer in transit. I think we'll have it going round. No, suppose it really matters. I mean, it can go around either way, doesn't really matter. Okay. And then, of course, you have the... Ooh, that feels nice and heavy. This is the North Pole truck, which has plenty of presents in there. I'm not going to use the re-railer because there isn't space for it, so that's all coupled up. Now, we will include our Christmas 2020 truck just behind it. Pretty much anything that you can find on Hornby's website, you can find on eBay. Okay, and for a really cheap price too. Okay, so here we go. Merry Christmas 2020 with the Hornby logo. And of course, there's plenty of wrapped presents there, which is actually better detailed than this. In fact, let's just do a little comparison. I think those are basically the same mould, just painted up better. The top one is for the Merry Christmas truck, and the bottom one is from the train set. So you do get a nice new mould. Not a new mould, but a new paint scheme, which is really, really nice. Okay. So there we go. So now I can carry just as much. And now for the coup de grace, which is our Holden 101 D-Tank. This is the Santa Express number 12 in beautiful red, which looks gorgeous. It does look pretty similar to the Collectors Club 040 that we showcased earlier. That's pretty much everything. It's like an early Christmas present, this. So, for the first thing, we need to check the slow crawl. I just hope that this... Let me just make sure that It's gonna, yep, right, it's set in the right direction that I want it to go in, which is great. So I just hope this is coming through. It's really awkward to see. So here it is going forward, or in a minute. Not the best because it's not got enough power, but obviously it's not been running, so it's not going to be the best. But for fresh out of the box, I'd say that's pretty good. So let's get her going. So I'm going to put it on full power. Don't put it on full power because the lights. So always make sure that there are no obstructions on your layout. Okay, here we go again. So let's get her going. Make sure she's away from the skating board and make sure that she can go around perfectly fine without any interruptions. There we go. She's going round. So there we go. Pretty good, huh? So obviously half an hour in each direction will get this thing going. And once we've added some presents and whatnot, then obviously we can make it look like that. Look at that. Wouldn't you just love to have that going around your tree this Christmas? So yeah, nice little set, which I am really happy about. And then there should be a accessories pack with vacuum pipes. Just make sure you take that out before you throw anything away. So there we go. Yeah, she's going around pretty well. That's full speed, which is pretty good. And then while that's going round, let's have a little look at what's in here. So, of course, and obviously, you have the 040 locomotive's HP motor operations and maintenance manual. And on the inside, you'll just find all the information you need for maintaining the locomotive. Here you actually have a warranty registration card. So just fill in your details and then it's basically insured, I guess. I'm not going to need that. Then of course there is advertising the collector, which obviously I am now a member of, and it tells you all the perks. And you can tell that the Holden 101 Class 040 that they do is pretty similar to the one we've got now, just with a different livery. Then of course you have the owner's manual, which has operating instructions, and of course you fold it out and it will explain about baseboards, about track, and about pretty much everything you need to know about how to uncouple trains, things like that. And then, of course, here you have a 2020 product range. And then open this out, and basically it will just give you a whole list of stuff. So if you do get this set for Christmas, then obviously you can look through here and say, right, I want everything. And of course, there's plenty more stuff on the back. It's a condensed version of the regular catalogue. Okay, so that's all the stuff you get in the set, and it's pretty impressive. She seems to be moving a lot smoother now. She seems to be pretty happy. So I guess that about wraps up this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, comment, subscribe. Always much appreciated. Stick around for plenty more Hornby related content coming your way very, very soon. And I hope you'll join us on Christmas when there'll be plenty of unboxings and running sessions. So until then, stay safe and thanks for watching.